Hi, good evening. It's Susie with the Speckled Loon. We are going live tonight to reveal our fall box contents. I've got it right here. I'm going to wait just a couple minutes to let people get on. I always come on a little bit early so we can chat, get familiar. And as soon as we hit 7 and we get a few people on, I will post the link for those of you that are not box members on how to get the box. And I'll post another link for you on how to get the add-on extra kit that we will have as well. So good evening. I hope everybody's having a great, wonderful August and enjoying the tail end of summer. Some of you might have kids in school already. If you are here, be sure to jump on, say hi, and tell me where you're jumping in from. That's always fun to know. I'm just going to check my phone here real quick to make sure that it's up on Facebook and we're live. I always like to double check just to make sure. Oh, come on. I don't see it yet. So I hope everybody's having a nice night. Gonna check one more place. Should come on pretty soon, hopefully. So if you're here, say hello, and I hope you're having a wonderful night. It's really cool here right now. We're having a little bit of a cool spell. It's supposed to get a little warmer here in the next few days. So there we go. I think it should be coming on. Oh, it says we're having trouble streaming on Facebook. There was an issue on Facebook's end. Possible stream ended. I'm going to see if it came on. Darn it, anyway. If not, we'll pause and come again. Okay, it says we're live, so I'm hoping. I'm going to check one more time. Yay. Okay, I see it. Just took a minute. All right. Hello. I hope everybody's having a great night. Thanks for joining me. If you were on with me live, say hello. Hi, Stacy. I see you're here. Stacy's a box member. She'll be getting her box soon. And if you're not a box member and you want to become one, I'll be posting the link here in just a minute. I'm going to just paste it in. This is how you get the box if you want it. There's a link right there. Okay. You'll see it right there. And then if you want to get the extra set, I'll get the link for that. And I'll talk about the extra set in a minute. We normally send out 3 sets of projects, and I just made an optional one this time, just in case anybody wanted to get an extra, has some extra projects. So, and that will go out with your kit with no extra charge for shipping. And it's $12 to get this extra set, and I'll show it to you in all its glory here in just a minute. Okay. All right. You'll see the extra set one right there. Okay, great. We've got a few people with us. Hello. Say hi. Tell me where you're chiming in from. I'm coming to you live from my spare bedroom in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Stacy said hi. Anybody else on? Say hello. I'm glad you're here. We are going to talk about our fall subscription box. If you remember, in May, we launched our summer one, which sold out. So that was a blessing. That was exciting. And now we have got a fall one that we're doing. So our boxes are quarterly. So if you sign up to become a member, and the link is right here, you'll see it in the comments. Oh, that's for the extra set. There you go, to subscribe. If you subscribe and become a member, then every 90 days, basically, you are going to receive a box full of projects. Our boxes are in these nice boxes like this. I try to buy nice quality boxes so that you can store your finished projects in them when you're done. And when I mail it to you, I actually wrap this up in a black poly mailer to keep this all nice and neat for you. But the box is kind of part of the benefits of the kit, if you will. Now, each box comes with a complete set of printed instructions, and then I have tutorials out on YouTube for you to watch. So that is going live tonight at about 8 o'clock. So you can look at that and decide. But we only have four box memberships open. So use that. If you're thinking about it, hop on over, subscribe, come back on and join us. But I'm going to talk about everything that's in this box. It's going to come to your door like this, all packaged up nice and neat. It's got a little barcode. It's got this, the leaves are falling and your craft room is calling, and it's got pictures of the projects on front. And then it's got a little UPC or scan code here that just takes you right to the tutorial. And then you open it up. And right here is a link to a playlist full of fun fall songs for you to listen to while you are working. And if you're not using the tutorial, then you can just listen to music on Spotify. Here's another link to that tutorial. And then down here is just your instructions on how to share it when you're unboxing it and when you're working on your kit. I love to see how everybody works with the kit. If you film yourself unboxing it and tag me, that would be great. I love a little review. You know, when people get it, it's kind of fun to open up. I want the unboxing to be just as much of a fun experience for you as making the kit is. And so that's kind of my goal with my kits, is to have everything be a fun experience for the end. It's not just getting a box of supplies like you went to the craft store. Everything's cohesive. It goes together. And I'm going to show you here in a little while our things from our past kits. Some of them work with future kits. So that's kind of a fun little extra thing. After a while, you'll have all kinds of fun decor, and then they still just store in these nice little boxes. So, but I use tissue paper to kind of keep everything all together. And I pack the boxes really tight. Like this time, I didn't even need any paper shreds or anything. It's just full of projects. And you always get some bonuses. The bonuses this month are, you're getting this little thing here. It kind of looks like a football goalpost or a tuning fork. What this is a bow and pom-pom making jig. And we use this to make a bow for something in the kit. And I did do a little demo on this here a couple of weeks ago. There's a previous live out on Facebook and YouTube. And I'll probably be showing that again, not tonight because we've got to go through all this kit stuff. But then also you're getting, for your bonus crafting tools, a little blending brush, because I show you some techniques on using watercolor and watercolor pencils, and you need a brush to blend. And it's just an optional technique. And then I include a piece of sandpaper for you, is for some distressing, because I feel like everything in the fall decor needs distressing. I think like it's been outside all summer. It's got a little dirt on it. It's got a little, it's a little worn. That's how I think of fall decor. So I put a piece of sandpaper in here for you to do some distressing. Also in here you get, there's an envelope, and in the envelope you're going to find your packing slip. You are going to find a thank you note, and then I also have an extra little treat in there. I'm not going to say what it is because I like to keep it a surprise. but there's an extra little treat in there every month or every quarter for you as well. This is a look at the instruction book. It's 20 pages. Basically, what it does is it shows you the before picture and all the pieces and parts and a full painted picture of it. It gives you some basic instructions, and then it just refers you to the video tutorial out on YouTube for the full instructions. Now that tutorial out on YouTube, what's kind of fun is I have it time stamped in the description box below, where if you're working on everything from a certain set, you can just go right there to that and click on that, and it'll take you right to that spot in the video. So you don't have to sit and watch the whole thing if you don't. So if you're hopping all over or whatever, you can just kind of watch it as you go. Now, I'm just going to kind of talk about how everything is packaged in here. These are how the small little projects come. You can see this is one of the little projects is this little scarecrow. Now you can see he has a yellow label on him. Everything in here with the yellow label, they all kind of go together. And so this is the harvest set, and he's got a scarecrow and a few other things. We're going to talk about that. But these come unfinished, and then all the pieces are kind of together so you don't lose them. So if you just have time to work on 1 or 2 projects, you just open them up, work on those, and then you don't misplace any of the little parts. And all our projects are fairly, I want to say, small and simple. It's mini decor. Most are not much bigger than the palm of my hand, so they're very easy to complete. But like, let's just find all the things that go with this little scarecrow set. I'll show you. So he's got a corn stalk, the scarecrow, this fun little directional sign, and you see the little words on that sign. What's fun about those is those have adhesive backing, so you don't even have to glue those on. They just go on like a sticker. And then he's got a banner and a little round thing, and we're going to talk about how all those work. But this is how everything comes packaged and ready for you to work on. I like to work on my things in the sets, together, and that's how the video goes, but you can do yours however you want. Some people take their stuff apart and they paint all the stuff yellow that needs to be painted yellow, all the stuff green, etc., etc. Some people like to do one project at a time. It's totally up to you. But that's how everything comes in here as far as the projects. And then also I include for you everything basically but the paint. I give you these little sponge dabbers for painting, some Q-tips, and some toothpicks. And what is nice about these little sponge dabbers is you can use those on almost everything to paint. They're small. If the paint dries, you just cut it off and then just reuse the sponge. It's a nice dense sponge. And that's easier to paint with than a big brush or anything. And you also get all the other things. We're going to be doing something with canning lids in here and some magnets and all kinds of different things. But basically everything is in there for you to work on this except the paint. The reason I don't include paint is these appeal to crafters, and crafters all have a paint brand that they like. I may like one kind of paint, you might prefer another. I have one customer that really likes to use the acrylic paint. I like to use chalk paint. It's your preference, and it would be wasteful for me and just add weight and expense to the box. I'd rather pack it full of projects for you than paint, because you're going to figure out your own paint. However, this month, you might get a little bottle of paint from me because I've got an extra bonus. I had a company send me some paint and some crafting tools, and you will get an extra little surprise in your box from Plaid Paints. I kind of went through what came in that bonus box on a previous live, but if you do sign up, you will get that little extra bonus as well. So as you can see, you sign up, you get a lot of fun extra little things. I am going to show you all the finished projects in just a second, but I will show you real quick. I have one full set that's finished, and I do have that in one of these boxes all packed away. So you can see how nice and neat everything packs away in the box. So when it's not in use, you basically have 25 or so pieces of items right here, and they all just fit in this box nice and neat. So the idea behind our kits is everything is smaller, and it's a lot of things are interchangeable. And I have designed all these things to be on like a tier tray or a plant stand or an accent shelf. So they take up just one small little bit um, of your what do I want to say, of your decor. It's not like something threw up fall decor all over your house. You just have one little area that you decorate. It's easy. When you're done, you just tuck it away, stick it in the box, and then your next one will come. The next box will be coming out toward the end of November, right around Thanksgiving. And then you will have winter decor to make, some Christmas and winter projects. After that, toward the end of February is the next box, and so on and so on. That would be a spring box. And then end of May comes your summer box and everything like that. And that's why I do it quarterly, to have something come every month that you just feel the pressure of like, oh, I've got to complete this. Whereas here you've got 90 days to complete everything. Everything's pretty easy. It's small, and you can get right to it. So I'm going to go over the base items here, and then we're going to decorate a tier tray with each theme as we go. But I'm going to grab this is the first little base piece. This base piece is a truck. And when you look at it from this angle, it looks like it's a full-size truck. But look at it. It's only this big. And everything tucks into that little tray. And this is what the back of it looks like. But the way we paint it from this angle, it looks like a full-size truck would be, doesn't it? I think it's kind of a fun way to kind of cheat the eye and get a little, have it fits into a fun little compact space, but it looks like a full-size truck. The other item, it doesn't look like much right now, but what this is a box frame with a magnet in it. And we are going to have 3 or 4 different little things that come in here with it. And they have a canning lid on the back of them. They just stick right to the magnet. And you'll see how that looks in just a minute. The other base piece is this. It looks like a little stack of books with a ribbon on it. And when I turn it around, this front part is going to hold different book stacks. And you'll see how that works in just a minute too. But this is a very popular item for tiered trays and small decor, the book stack. And this is a fun way to get several uses out of one item. So that's 3 base pieces. There is a 4th base piece. It's not an interchangeable piece. It's just I will say a static piece. But it's just a really lovely fall wood bead garland that is going to go with all the sets in the kit. And what I love about this is you've got some fun anchor beads with some pattern on them. I don't know how well you can see those, but there's a check bead and a stripe bead, and then these fun log beads. And then you have a really nice burlap tassel on either end. And so that is your other base piece. If you have any comments or anything, please put them in there. Chime in. I want to know what you're thinking about this kit so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a tier tray and stack some things on it so you can kind of see how you might decorate this fun little kit once everything's done. And I'll kind of talk about how everything got finished and everything here. But really, the full instructions on the YouTube channel are going to be more than effective. And I've got Stacy here. She's a member. Maybe she would chime in and say if they're easy to do or whatever. She's got a kit that she's worked on. So I just like hearing from my members. And then we do have a special group where we post our pictures and share, and that's just kind of within the group. So I am going to first put this little truck on here. This is just a plant stand I got from Hobby Lobby. In fact, if you go to Hobby Lobby now, this is from the spring shop, and everything in the spring shop is 75% off. So this is probably $5 right now. It's probably really affordable. And I think they just make fun little extra things that you could do. This came white, but you could take it outside and spray paint it, and it would be fun just that way too. And everybody always asks, what do you do with the garland? One thing you can do is just drape it over the back. You can drape it around a sign or something like that. You know, you can do whatever. I like to just kind of drape my garlands across. You can go like this. Do it however you want. And then I've got another little shelf here I'm going to have in front. And this is just another little plant stand that I got from Hobby Lobby as well. And I like to get things like that and then have fun little things to put on. I want to make sure I'm not going to fall off my table here. But basically, you can play around with the arrangement of how you want your items to be. But we're going to do that right now, like this, so you can kind of see everything, and I'll lift them up, except, you know, when we're doing things. I'll go back just a little bit with my camera, maybe. Okay. You can see my big stack of boxes behind me here. I've got, those are all getting ready to ship out tomorrow. I've got a few ready to go already today. About half my boxes went out. And then the rest will be going out this week. So we only will keep the cart open for a few days. So like I said, if you want to get the set, the link's in here. You just hop out and get it and then come on back. So how each of these sets are is we're going to go through the harvest set first. This is the one, it's got every one of the sets has got a little insert that is going to go in the tailgate of the truck. And if you can see, this has got a little piece of metal in there. It's just a little metal disc. And each one of these has a magnet on the back. This is a little scarecrow or crow. And it just fits right in there. See, it doesn't even come out. It just sticks with the magnet. So each one of them has that. Then each set has a banner that goes with it. And these banners look like, for this set, is this. It says Happy Harvest. And you just hook in these little hooks like this. You can see. So this little hook goes like this. And this is going to hang on the tailgate. Now, if you saw our summer box, you'll remember it was like a little market cart. And it had the same thing. It had a little circle. And it had a banner. In fact, I'll just grab one down here. This is the bee in our market cart from summer. Same thing. All those things that are in this cart fit on the truck and vice versa. So you could then later on, if you wanted, you could have both these on a shelf and display a couple things at the same time if you wanted. So that's what I mean. Like everything kind of fits together and swishes around, and it's really fun to work with. And this little truck, I painted mine blue, but it would be really cute red too. I just like for fall, I like the blue truck. That's just me. So then you've got your truck decorated as far as the interchangeable tailgate circle and the interchangeable little banner. And then you get 3 things to put in the bed of the truck. Here is that scarecrow all painted up. Isn't he cute? If I'll turn him to the side, basically all he is a base, painted overalls, little lines for his flannel shirt, and a little thing with hat and hair on it that you paint. And there's lines and everything on there to show you how to paint it. And the fun thing too, they've got these little bump outs on them, and you can set them in here and just lean them all up in here if you want. I'm doing this backwards, so pardon me. So there's him and that little hayride. And here's that cornstalk cute. It's so cute. And you just put them in here. Oh, Lord. This is what I get for going backwards. Okay. And you stick them in the truck, and there they sit. Now, what I did include also are some, if you want to give anything a little lift, I have these little blocks here where you can prop stuff up. And then the other thing that I've got are little stands. And if you would rather not have everything in the back of the truck, you can insert these things in these little stands, and then they will stand on their own to the side of the truck if you'd rather. So you can do those either way. And I agree that this little scarecrow is adorable. I don't know what it is about him, but he is just stinking cute. And so that is how the harvest stuff goes. Now, these look a little bare. All right, so there's something to go for each one of these. So since this is a harvest set, there is this little book front that's going to go on the front of this. Now, I'm going to show how this goes. It comes with an elastic and a bow. It's some colored elastic. But basically, you see where those little bumps are? There's little inserts here, and they just line up. I'm trying to do this again, backwards. Hold on. That's right. There we go. That snaps on like that. But I always like to add the elastic and put it on there for the simple fact that it just stays on a little better. And also it's kind of like you have the books tied up with a little cord. You know how on the old days with the belt around the book or whatever. So that is how that looks once you put it on there. See, it's got a little bow on top, and that's what we're going to use our bow maker for. And so that goes there. There's your little stack of books. And then, like I said, this with the magnet, and this has got a canning lid on the back of it, and this fun little pumpkin design on the front. And there you go. That is our first theme. That is the harvest theme. Let me know what you think about it. If you like it, I think this one is super fun. There's something about that scarecrow. I don't know what it is, but he's cute. And I show you how to make little rosy cheeks on him if you want and everything. And I really like the addition of these little stands where you can stand things out, you know, outside of the truck if you want. Because this one with the fall decor, it's very mixy and matchy. You can take things from one set, put them with another. You could actually display them all at once if you wanted. Take out your market card if you have that from the summer. But this is what the harvest theme looks like. Now I'm going to just take the little individual parts out, set them to the side here, and we're going to do our next theme, which is a family theme. So think, you know, family, things like that. In this one, the family theme, what I like about it is it's a little more, it's very fallish, but you could keep it up year round too. It's more like a general decor, I will say. I'm going to just set these little hooks right here. Yeah. And this is kind of, I just do that to take the magnet off. Just a little tap and it goes off. And then that, and this would be really cute to just take the stand from, you know, the round sign that we had in the summer. And this could just sit on the stand too by itself if you didn't want to put it in the box frame. So you have all kinds of options with this set, and that's what I want to give you with your decorating and your crafting is options. I'm painting this one way. You might go totally the other way. I kind of like to use traditional colors in my projects, but if you're more want to go pastel-y for fall, or I have seen navy blue with orange, I think that would look really sharp. But so I show you a lot of different techniques on the video and how to get kind of a more stained effect. On this truck, we use a technique where this is regular paint, but it's on plywood and it looks like stain. And I show you how to do that. So you don't have to go out and buy stain. You can just use the paint you have and turn it into a stain by doing a couple different techniques. So our next set is the family set that we're going to do. And that comes with, same thing, a little insert, and this is that tiny little pumpkin that's going to go on the tailgate. Again, not going to come loose. It's got that nice little magnet on there. And then we have got, for our banner this time, is this one that says "So Blessed." And isn't that pretty? This is plywood. It's stained brown, and I just used brown paint on there. And then I just used that white marker that we got in last month's kit and went right over this "So Blessed" and got it nice and white. I'm going to just get our little hooks on there. Again, the hooks just go right in. And it slides right on. Looking good so far. So the items that go in this one are super fun. They are two little skinny things. One, it looks like a fence picket and it says family on it. And the other one, look at this. It's like I call it a garden trellis. It's got a pumpkin, an acorn, and a squash on it. And then the third thing is this beautiful ornate pumpkin. Isn't that pretty? So the ornate pumpkin is 2 layers thick. So that's not going to go in one of the stands. But this trellis could go in one of those stands. Or this fun little family picket sign could go in that if you wanted it outside. But I'm just going to put them both in there for now. So that is the stuff that goes in the truck. Now our magnetic sign, interchangeable sign for the box sign is this cute little acorn. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? We're going to just stick that there. And then we got our book front for this one that says family is everything. See that? And I used a yellow, brown, and orange. Like I said, I used the traditional fall colors. Like I said, navy, I've seen navy and orange together, and navy and yellow. This teal, there's a lot of different ways you can go with it. But again, this just goes right there. These little holes line right up. They're all engineered to work that way. And if you're thinking, good Lord, how am I going to put that box together? All the instructions are on the YouTube video, and they're very self-explanatory. And I've got some printed instructions in there too. But I just like to use this colored elastic and then the little bow. And I've got the bow down there this time. You can do that or have the bow up on top. So that is the family set. That is set number 2 out of 3 that come in this set. What do you think about this? What's your favorite part? I want to know what you think about the book stack. I know everybody loves the truck and the scarecrow and everything. This book stack, I think, is ingenious. When I found this pattern to make this on the laser, I got so excited because I knew my subscribers would love it. So I just thought it was really neat. And look at it, it's got the little grooved in lines, and then I've got it shaded so it kind of looks like an old stack of books. Like I said, everything in this one is all about distressing, making stuff look old. It's sat out in the garden all summer. It's dirty, whatever. I've got a lot of distressing in this one. I didn't do so much distressing in the summer kit, but I think fall just kind of calls for that. You know, twine, earthy colors, dirt, whatever. That is what I think of when I think of fall. So this is the family set. Now, set number 3 that comes with this is a Thanksgiving theme, and I'm super excited about this. Haven't really done a Thanksgiving set before, and I think it's kind of fun for fall, obviously, to have a Thanksgiving theme, but it could be up, you know, all fall long. So we're going to take out our 3 items here. Look at how pretty that pumpkin is. All right. I'm going to take off our banner. Get the hooks. Hooks just slide right out. We'll set those aside. We'll get our little pumpkin out of there. Okay. Get our canning jar lid out of there. See again. And again, this would be cute just on a little stand, or, you know, if you wanted to just lean it up back here or over here, whatever, on its own, it'd be really cute. And we'll get our book stack off. Okay. So now we're back to naked truck, okay, and naked items here, and we're going to fill those up. So we've got number 3, and number 3, like I said, is a Thanksgiving theme. And I think of course, family, Thanksgiving, gathering, cooking, food, etc. So first thing is in the truck right here for the circle, this little turkey head. He's got the little gobbler and everything, but we'll put him in, and then you can kind of see how he looks in there. Okay. Yeah, I like the acorn too. Somebody on Facebook says that acorn's my favorite. I just think it's so pretty. I don't know what it is. And it's super easy to make because it's all layered. So there's no guesswork. And then, oh, our banner on this one, again, is a stained one. And I did it in orange. It just says gather, you know, for Thanksgiving, where you're gathering with your friends and family. I love the look of the stained wood. There's quite a few plywood pieces in here that mix with the painted MDF pieces. Last time we didn't have so much plywood, but again, like for fall, I just feel like stained wood, weathered wood. Like I sanded it around the edges so you can kind of see it looks a little worn. Okay. There. So now we've got our turkey and the little gather sign. So truck isn't naked anymore. So we need things to go in the truck. And there's 3 things again with this set. And the first thing is this cute little family recipe cutting board. And it's got a little pumpkin pie on top of it, or apple pie, I guess, because it's got crust. It's got a little pie on top of it. The next thing is this stacked pumpkins. And I did them in a bunch of different colors, but you could do them all in orange and shade them different ways, however you want to do. I love the blue, orange, and yellow kind of together. And then the last thing is this adorable little turkey. Look at him. He's going to go in there too. And you know what else he does? He stands in that little stand too, just like that. Really cute. So I'm thinking we'll just leave him right there. So you've got your turkey, your cutting board, and your pumpkins, turkey insert, and your gather sign. So now our next 2 things for this set are the gather together. And look at that. That's got a leaf and then some ivy stuff looking there. And this gather is all one word, all attached. The together is a bunch of little letters, and you put them on, but they have an adhesive backing. And it's etched in on here where they go. So there's no guesswork. You just paint this, and then you'll just see the faint lines, and you stick on the sticker, and it's ready to roll. So it's super easy to do. So the last thing we need to do is put something in our book stack. And it's just another book stack, again, that says "So Very Thankful." Okay? So we're going to put that on. Okay, so lined up my little indents and got that on there. And then I've got my colored elastic. Just gonna get that straightened out with my little bow, my "So Very Thankful." So that is our Thanksgiving theme. So what you're going to get when you subscribe is you are going to get the base, all the extras that I talked about, and then these 3 different separate kits. So it's basically 25 projects, and the sign-up fee is $65. That would be automatically billed every quarter. And then every 90 days, you get a new set with base pieces, etc. I'm going to show you how it works with past ones. Maybe you are already a subscriber and you have the summer kit, and you want to display stuff with the truck. You could take your market cart out and just display with that. If you wanted to put in the scarecrow stuff and the harvest stuff in here, it all fits. So if you want to swap out the bee banner and put in this one, see how everything just fits. Then you can take out this and you can put this in there. Everything is swappable. That's the nice thing, is you're always going to get fun little interchangeable things with base pieces that all work together from all year long, basically. So you're going to get all kinds of possibilities. It's almost like you could have a cute little Christmas village all set up or something like that. But I really like how that looks, how everything works together. Now, what I did was I decided we didn't have anything for Halloween. I wasn't going to put Halloween in there at first because not everybody celebrates Halloween or is into Halloween. Some people are really into it. I don't have kids, so I don't have little kids around anymore. When my boys were little, we went nuts about Halloween, but I don't do much for Halloween anymore, but some people really like it. So I wanted to give them that option. So there is an optional extra set that you can order. And I do have in the comments, you'll see a link to the extra set. And you can, after you order, you can just click on that link and then order that. In fact, if you've already subscribed to the summer box and are getting your fall box, just go to that extra set, order that. It's just an additional $12, and that gets you, I'll show you in just a minute, but that's going to just tuck right in with your box, and there's no additional shipping. So the extra set is a Halloween set. So we're going to take everything out of here. The only thing that doesn't come in the extra set is something for the box sign. So I'll take that out. But I'll get our truck naked again. Okay. And this Halloween set is quite cute, though. I'm going to put it up because it makes me want to decorate for Halloween. It's so cute. So the things that come for that is for the magnetic back circle, it's a little bat. And what I did there is I painted the background kind of ombre, and I just glued the back on. And the bat was super easy. I just colored on him with my black marker. So there's the bat. And then the banner on this one is really cute. It says Boo, and then it has got a candy corn on either side. So it goes like, kind of looks like a tag banner almost. And that I did, this Halloween, I did in purples and greens and oranges and yellows. So I like the mix of the purple and green together for Halloween. So that's our Boo banner. Okay. Whoops. I didn't have it in the holes. This is what you get when you try to do things backwards. I should have practiced this. I would not be one of those spokesmodels on The Price is Right or something. I'd drop everything. All right. There we go. That's better. Not quite the disaster that I was there. Okay, so that's how that goes. Then inside the truck, you're going to get this fence picket with 3 spiders on it. And the spiders, you just basically paint with a black marker. They're super easy. It's like coloring. And then you're getting 2 of these gnomes. And look at them. One is a Frankenstein and one is a mummy. And then one is holding, the mummy is holding a little trick-or-treat pumpkin bucket. And he is holding a little candy corn. Now you can put them in, but they also go in and they come with their own stands too. So we'll just put Frankenstein there and we'll just put the mummy in there. And those stands work inside the truck bed too. If you want them to stand, like some to stand in front of other ones, etc., the stands work in there too. You can use them, but when they're in the truck bed, it's just as easy just to layer them like that too and let them lean. And then the last thing that comes with this, oops, knocked over Frankenstein, is a book stack front. Okay. And the front for that is this trick or treat with a bat on it. And isn't that cute? I'll get it on there so it's, you can see how that looks. All right, and that is what the extra set looks like. And you might be wondering, okay, what happens if I don't put that elastic on there? It basically will hold on just fine, but if it gets knocked, it might come off. So that's why I like to use the elastic. But this is the extra set that you get for $12. You get the little indent there, the banner, the 2 gnomes, the fence picket with the spiders, and the little book front. So that is what the extra set looks like. So if you have any questions, holler. I am going to make, following the broadcast at about 8 o'clock tonight, I believe, the YouTube tutorial is going to go live over on my YouTube channel. If you want to hop on and watch that, you're feel welcome to. Just leave a comment if you have any questions, etc. But these are going to be going out. Like I said, our subscription box, if you want to sign up, like I said, I came in with the broadcast with like 4 openings in the box, and I don't know if anybody's ordered. But this is the link for the extra set. This is the link if you want to get the box, and it's right in on Facebook and on YouTube. You go out, you sign up. It's going to bill you for the first box for $65. If you're a local user, you can pick local pickup, and then you don't have to pay shipping. Otherwise, it's $9.50 to ship. And then I've got them all packed up. I just need to know if you're ordering the extra set or not. If you order the extra set, then I tuck that in with it. And that is how it works. It's a very easy process. Everyone that gets it, whoops, I knocked over Frankenstein again. He's going to have me, isn't he? But those are your different options. Again, you're going to get the family set. First of all, the harvest set. Each set has 7 projects in it. The family set, the Thanksgiving set, and then your base pieces. And if you want to get, and that's what you get for the $65. And then you will get, in the winter, you're going to get some fun things and different base items for that following and every 90 days. If you want to get this extra set, go ahead. Now, if somebody has referred you, when you are ordering your kit, if there's a current member, like let's just say Stacy was your friend and she referred you, if you put in when you order your kit that Stacy referred you, you and Stacy will get a extra set free. So that's how you can order, earn them for free. So that's kind of a thing too. There's kind of a referral program with our original members. So there's ways like that you can get it. And if you don't know anybody that referred you and you just really want the extra set, just order it for the $12 and it's just going to go in there for you. So if you have got any questions, holler, let me know. If you're wondering how this stuff is made, how it's put together, I encourage you at 8 o'clock to hop on over to the Speckled Loon on YouTube and look at that tutorial. And I will see if I have a link to it here real quick. I think I do. Yes, I've got a link here. I'll copy. And you can watch the video. It starts at 8 o'clock Central Time, and then you can watch it whenever you want, and you can fast forward through it. But you will see how I teach and put everything together, and you can see if this is something that's doable for you. I think it's kind of a fun thing to do, and you might enjoy it. Oh, I lost. Let's see here. There we go. Lost you there for a second. But the projects are pretty easy to complete. This is the link to the YouTube video. Should see it coming up there in a second. All right. That's the extra set. Where's my YouTube link? There we go. There. Yeah, Stacy, my friend Stacy. I'm adding that Halloween set. I don't blame you, Stacy. It's really cute, isn't it? Makes me want. But here's your YouTube video link if you're on Facebook or on YouTube watching me. That's going to take you over to that, and that's going to debut shortly after we're off the air here. And I'll be live in the comments monitoring things. So if you have any questions or comments on it, feel free. It's over an hour long, so you certainly don't have to sit and watch the whole thing. But if you're just curious how things go together, that is where you would start. I'm just going to move this so I'm not talking through a fence. And we'll go from there. So let me know what you think. I would be excited to be sending you a box and adding you as a member. It would be so fun. We've got 20 plus right now. I'm always looking to add a few more. And we're a fun group of gals, pretty much all gals that make these, as far as I know. And we like to share and talk about our projects on that Facebook group. And and then you can always just shoot me an email or a message or anything. So I hope you guys have a great Monday night. I will keep the link open to order until I sell out of kits. If I sell out, I will post and let you know, and you can just remain on the wait list and get in on the next one. So you guys have a great night, and happy crafting. And if you're a box member, look for your box to be coming a couple of days after your credit card gets generated for the next box. You guys have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.